Hey, yeah, fresh out the, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my...
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go in Glendale. Chooses to bring this one out. And they're going to need a first down just to get back to where a touchback would have been, Brock. He's out at the 20. Tyler starting off with a throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Man in motion here. Murray on 3rd down. This reeled in by Benson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Benson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They send a man in motion. Second and 10 now. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Murray here on 1st down. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Putting a receiver in motion. Murray from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. McCloud now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Young working from the gun. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forced it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. McLeod now returning it. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Complete out to the right. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Young. To the left and pulled in by Cup. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
A pause now to deal with an injured player, and everyone recognizing who it is. Quarterback Bryce Young, the one in need of some assistance. First throw for the backup now. This is Legent working the left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now Young. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
First and 10, Murray. On the move, hit it. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Benson's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's second and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dump off cup. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. They got their own fumble. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. Murray looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know they've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. From the 36. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL. Back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. He's trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Carolina in punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to take over possession. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. This reeled in by Benson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the gun, it's Murray. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Murray. He throws a bullet down the road. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. Now we'll see them trying the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Hubbard again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He'll get this to Cup. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 28. Forced out to his right. Fights up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Kyler to throw. Able to get it to Benson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Now Murray makes the grab in bounds left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. McLeod now returning it. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Working quickly here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Escapes the pocket. He hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. That's 16 on the pickup. And now they have a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Young to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Young. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. They're going for it, Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him on fourth.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now.